hope you all are doing well and enjoying my digital lectures. I'm Fiha Sufyan, your mathematics teacher. I warmly welcome you all on the platform of digital academics provided by Moonlight International Publishers. Today my topic is writing place value of decimal numbers. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to recognize a decimal number as an alternate way of writing a fraction and express a decimal number as a fraction whose denominator is 10, 100 and 1000. Also, you are going to identify and recognize the place value of a digit in decimals up to 3 decimal places. Decimal that in the same way as the whole number do have place value chart, in the same way decimals do have place value chart. And which place value chart? Just check this one out. Look at the number, this number, place value chart. So 523, 523.746. Do remember that whenever we are going to read it, we are going to write these numbers in the same way, but we are going to read the number in different way. How different? Check this one out. 523 point, then I'm not going to say 746. I'm going to say that 523.746. Okay, in this way we are going to read the number. Okay, so right now you can just check the decimal 523. 523. After 523 there is a decimal point. Well, this number starting from hundreds, tens and ones. This is the same as we have studied in the whole number chapter. Okay, so right now after the decimal point, you can I'm just going to recall it for you guys. The number 3 is like ones. Just ignore this decimal point. After the decimal point, this side, your right hand side after the decimal point. Just ignore this one and just concentrate on the whole number part. That is 3 is representing ones, 2 is representing tens, and number 5 is representing hundreds. So right now you are just going to focus on this thing that there is SS there at the last. But over here after the decimal point, you can just concentrate on the tens. Okay, so here it is tens, THS. I'm going to add THS at the last. Tens. Then the 7 number is tens and the number 4 number is hundreds, THS. And then the number 6 is thousands, THS, thousands. Okay, so right now you are going to concentrate on these numbers. Then after the decimal point, you are going to have tens in the same way. But there is no ones over here. 1 is only 1. Okay, do remember that. But tens after decimal point, THS, add with all the other numbers. Okay, depending upon these numbers after the decimal point are called decimal places. Okay, so I have how many decimal places? Yes, I have 1, 2, 3 decimal places. So because 7, 4 and 6, there are 3 numbers after the decimal point. So I have how many decimal places? I have 3 decimal places. So right now we are going to write these numbers in expanded way as well. And you don't know that, then we are going to write the place value chart. According to the place value chart, we can write the place values and values of the numbers as well. The number, or you can say the digit 5 is in the 100 place. So the place value is 500. This is the same as we have studied in the unit number 1. Now the digit 2 is in the tens place. So its place value is 20. Okay. So right now the digit 3 is in the ones place. So its place value will be same because 1 do not need to have any 0 at the last. Okay. Because 1 is 1. Okay. Only the number itself. So 3 will be there. So I can just say the place value is 3. Now concentrate on the number 7. Yes, this number 7. The digit 7 is in the tens place. So its place value is, yes, concentrate on 0 before. Yes, put the 0 before the number decimal point and then you can just say that 0.7. Because here the decimal point position is important. Okay, so right now, after these numbers, if we are going to concentrate on the next number, or we are going to, underline the next number, then what the next number will be? We are going to put the zeros on this place as we did in the whole number chapter. In the same way, we are going to do, but after decimal point. Okay, so right now the number 4 is over here. The digit 4 is in the hundreds place. So its place value is 0.04. How many 0? Because one position, just check out the position after decimal point, one number, so this is 2 decimal places. So that is why I'm going to put 1 0 over here at tens place. Okay, so this is 0.04. So right now the number 6, or I can say the digit 6 is in the thousands position. Which position? Thousands, THS, place. So its place value is 0.06. Okay, so we can write 523.746 in expanded form as in the same way as we have studied in the unit number 1. 523.746 is equals to 500 plus 20 plus 3 plus 0.7 plus 0.04 plus 0.06. So in this way we expand the number. Okay, बड़ा करके plus के साथ उसको हम लिख लेते हैं in the same way. So right now, so here we can represent the decimal number like this. How comes, this is a decimal number 123.456. Okay, so this one you already know. I told you that this complete number is called decimal number. Okay, well, if I'm going to talk about 1 to 3 part, this part is whole number part. Okay, after this whole number part, I'm going to have a decimal point, this dot is called decimal point. Okay, now 4, 5, 6 part, this part is called decimal places part. This part is really very important because of this part the number is decimal number. Okay, so right now concentrating on the number, I'm going to tell you that the place values, okay, the place values we are going to get in this way. 1 multiplied by, yes, 100, because this is having which value? Hundreds place. And the number 2 is at tens place, so it is going to have 2 multiplied by 10. Okay, and now the number 3 is at which place? Ones place. So I'm going to write 3 multiplied by 10. Okay, now the number 4 is which place? Tens place. So I'm going to write it down, 4 multiplied by which number? 0.1. Now the number 5 is at which place? Hundreds place. So I'm going to write it down, 5 multiplied by 0.01. And the number 6 is at thousands. TH is thousands place. So I'm going to write down this number 6 multiplied by 0.001. Okay, so this number is really very important because this decimal point is going to tell me the position of the number 1. Okay, here you go. You can check the number 123.456. After the decimal point, how many numbers are there? 3 numbers are there. So these 3 numbers are basically decimal places. So these 3 decimal places are basically zeros. Okay, if I'm going to write down these numbers in fraction form, so in fraction form there will be zeros down over here. And this decimal point will remove, I'm going to remove this decimal point and write the number 1 aligned with this, decimal point. So I'm going to have what number? You can check this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by a straight line, and then which number is the denominator? Yes, the number 1000 is the denominator because we have 3 decimal places, so 3 zeros, and 1 number will tell me the position of the decimal point. So hope the concept is clear. So right now we can just recall and the concept, and we are going to solve one example for you. So identify and recognizing the place value of a digit in decimals up to 3 decimal places. I'm going to have an example over here. You can check on your screens. The example statement is, write the place value of each digit in 38.625. Okay, so here 38.625 is the number. Yes, You can just check. I will underline the number 3 and I'm going to say that place value of 3 is what? 30. Now, second thing, I'm going to underline the number 8 and I'm going to say that, yes, place value of the digit 8 is 8. Because why? Because its position is ones. Okay, it's lying at ones place. Now the number 6, the position of the number 6, underline this number 6 and say that the place value of 6 is 6/10. THS will be there. And the number 2, underline it and you can say that place value of 2 is 200. THS, hundreds. Okay, so right now the number 5, which is the last number over here, so underline it and you can say that the place value of 5 is 5,000. Okay, so hope the concept is clear to you guys. We'll get back to you with more interesting concepts of mathematics. Till then, you need to take care of yourself as well as your family. Bye.